Hey, I'm Davis Lenzen with YouTube channel Flopping Crappie, and today I wanted to talk about ACC crappie sticks lineup that I primarily use in the northern part of the states. The first rod I use is my go-to slip bobber setup. That's the 8-foot ACC rod. I like it because it's a little bit longer, it's easier to cast your slip floats out there, and this rod loads up really well, especially if you're casting way out in front of the boat. As you can see right now, I got a little bit of a live minnow rig here. I'm probably gonna be trying this out. We're on Toledo Bend right now. Might be trying this out if these fish get a little spooky. I know that's a big tactic. If fish get spooky from the boat when you're trying to live scope and vertical jig, casting out a slip bobber rig setup is deadly. The second rod that I really like to use up north, and what we're gonna be using pretty much all through the fall here, is the 7'6". Now this is probably the most versatile rod that ACC has as far as multi-species, both panfish, bass, walleye. Right now I have a lipless crankbait set up. This is 10-pound braid with a 6-pound fluorocarbon leader. Typically, if you're a walleye or bass fisherman, you probably upgrade the leader a little bit to like 8 or 10 pounds, but lipless crankbait fishing, your jigging wraps, your blade baits. This time of year, our crappie set up on what is the hard to soft bottom structural transition on our lakes. That's sand, gravel, mixing into silt and mud. And they school up really, really tight, and either if they're suspended way up in the water column, they're chasing bait fish. So that's why we're using these lipless crankbaits, these blade baits, jigging wraps. It's a deadly tactic this time of year, and it's something I always have tied on my boat. That's the 7'6" ACC rod. Great for jigging your blade baits, your jigging wraps, and your lipless crankbaits. Now the third rod I use, and I don't get to use it a ton, but on our river systems that we have, the St. Croix River and the Mississippi, there are docks in deep enough water that we can actually dock shoot. Now this is the 6.5-foot casting rod, but it's a great dock shooting rod. It's slim, it's compact, and it's got the micro eyelets to really be very accurate when you're shooting the dock. Typically I size this up with a 1,000 size reel, 6-pound mono, and just some sort of jig that you can skip under those docks really, really well. I've done pretty well in St. Croix River, skipping some docks in deeper water. I got some pretty good footage of some nice big black crappie on Wisconsin and Minnesota waters with this. So if you're interested in about skipping docks at all or shooting docks, this is the rod I would use pretty much anywhere across the country. So these are the three main rods that I use in the northern part of the state. Check out accrappiesticks.com to view their entire lineup of rods, and good luck on the water.